What's up, fans and gamers alike? This is Josh Rockstark, and happy President's Day to my fams in the States, and also in Canada it is Family Day. So I thought I would take the time to talk about our Crash family and how it is sort of arguing with each other about what should be the next Crash game. Damn, I did not think this through properly. Yes, what I'm talking about is this great debate that's going on right now between whether we should have a Crash remaster or a new game come after CTR Nitro Fueled. And I don't think one or the other is wrong in this case. I do think that I stand on one side versus the other, and we're gonna get into that and how I feel about that. But before we hop into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel before I make anybody a little bit angry with my opinions. But now let's get into it. So personally, I do really want... in an alternate universe, I would really love to see more remasters made. But in this universe, I think the next Crash game should be a new Crash game. Because I think the amount of creativity and freedom that would be given to Vicarious Visions would be something amazing. And we've seen spurts of creativity in the form of future tense added to the Insane Trilogy, and it was a great level. I think we should give that creativity and give Vicarious Visions, assuming if they're going to develop the new game. I think they are. I think they deserve it. They did an insane job with the Insane Trilogy, and it sold 10 million copies because the quality was there, and I know these guys can do a good job with a new game. And for the longevity of the series, we can't just keep riding the remaster train because that bubble is going to burst eventually, and then what do we do after that? It'll be too late to want to move on to a new game. On the other side of the argument, I sort of see where people are coming from. And the three games that get thrown around a lot are Crash Bash, Wrath of Cortex, and Crash to Insanity. Crash Bash, I think, because it is the last PlayStation game that hasn't been remastered, so people want to see it completed, and there is a lot of nostalgia for that game. Wrath of Cortex, because, again, there is a lot of nostalgia for that game, and people want to see it have its due, because it was not the greatest game in the series, and it was rushed, and it could be much better. And sort of the same can be said with Twinsanity. By Metacritic score, it was not the greatest, and definitely by sales, it was not the greatest. And the game was rushed, and there is a plethora of cut content that could potentially be explored. I personally love the game, and I gave it my Dark Horse seal when I did review all the Crash games. Out of the three, that would be my pick if we could have another remaster. Now again, I want to preface that nobody is wrong on this side of the argument, but you have to think about the longevity and play the long game for the series, because if we don't start having new games and new things, new Crash ideas, we're gonna run out of the old ones very quickly. And right now Crash is doing very well. Again, they're back in the spotlight now. Same with Spyro. If we don't start thinking about accepting and having new games in the series, it's gonna go stale again. This time we have like a set of core developers working on these games. It's not like it was passed over and over again like it was last time. Now we have Vicarious Visions and potentially Beenox. Now, crazy idea, Beenox could work on all the remasters, and Vicarious Visions could make a new game, but then we're talking about the next game to be released. We want it to be a new game, because we need to expand the series and think about new ideas, because eventually the bubble is going to burst. The remaster bubble can't last. And as much as I would love to play Twinsanity again, I can just pop it in my PS2 and enjoy it like I did last time on stream, and like I did for reviewing it. It's not something that I can't go back to because it feels old or it feels antiquated. None of the Crash games sort of ever felt that way for me. So I think it's fine if we don't have those games come back as like an Insane Trilogy, Remaster, treatment. I think I'm ready for a new game. And I want to know what you guys think down in the comments section. Persuade me if you think we do need remasters. I'm pretty set in my ways on it, but you can try. Ultimately, it's going to be up to Activision and Vicarious Visions and Beenox and whoever else is working on the series to make that decision for us. I don't think they're going to be able to please everybody, but I think listen to the fans and see what they want, and we'll see. Well, that's it for my rambling today. I hope you guys enjoy your holiday, and I'm out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.